Greetings, fellow brothers and sisters. Welcome to another episode of Getting Coach, where I am getting coach to help improve my business. So, this is week number three, day number four, and basically, finally, I got through all the videos in this. Third section, which was a lot. It's kind of like 3x from the first week. So it was about it was like I think it was like 11 hours worth of video content and uh, training material to go through. So yeah, just need to submit a couple of my homeworks and I'm moving on to the next section. There are 5 sections, so I'm moving into the fourth section, and yeah, we'll be hopefully wrapping up this week number three, and hopefully try to get through week number four as soon as possible. But anyways, yes, today was filled with quite a bit of insight. I usually, for myself, when I go to work, and especially uh, when I don't need to drive or go on the road to pick up freight at the airport, I can be in the warehouse and just uh, process freight through the computer, and through that I'm listening to podcasts, and yeah, just especially having my coaching call with my point coach on Tuesday, realizing I'm basically getting in the way of my growth and success, uh, digging deep into the past failures, and especially almost 20 plus years, 22, 23 plus years of failure, because I wasn't ready yet. I was basically chasing uh, breakthroughs without having worked on myself, work on my growth, work on my foundation. So basically, I've been chasing uh, big opportunities for riches, chasing for the big 100-year-old tree, and then basically not establishing the roots, uh, deep roots, to keep that tree from toppling over. So for me, if it took 20 years, 20 plus years, then that is my journey, and I'm willing to accept it and realize that in order for me to finally not just only attain things, it's about maintaining them, and at the same time, the rate of growth, not just only receiving. You have to be able to maintain it, and at the same time be able to make it grow, uh, than just chopping away like firewood, and then you know that's it. It's your tree is gone, right? So definitely a lot of insights, especially like one today. Like I was listening to a podcast of Pat Flynn, where he interviewed a female firefighter, and I apologize ahead of time that I should have get got this prepared. But it's like, she dropped a few wonderful comments there, and one that really resonated with me, especially when she was trying to be one of the first or female firefighters that obviously you know she faced heavy criticism, or a lot of it was mostly criticism in herself because of her stature, her ability at that time, and not knowing, coming from, I believe, uh, yes, he was a hairdresser, right? And then heading towards, wanting to be, thinking about the becoming a firefighter. That yeah, she's like, she didn't really see herself being able to do that. And let's see, okay, here we go. So that, if you guys are listening to Pat Flynn, uh, the Smart Passive Income podcast, and this is episode 671, titled "The First Female Fighter and the Power of a Story" with Shelly Varela. So yeah, her three words, and I'm thinking of it, making it part of my coaching business. Whether we'll see, but her three words just definitely just and it's three words into a question that really hit me and kind of resonated in me, and just made me just think, um, why not me? Right? And I'm just like, and I'm, funny thing is, like, once you, like, especially if you're buying your vehicle for the first time, like myself, when I bought my white Honda Odyssey, it's like now I notice it everywhere. Is it because more people bought it, or it's always been there and I'm just noticing it now? So it's just funny when I just heard those three words, that one question, as she was, I believe, sitting in her bed, just uh, thinking about. And I don't think it it came from her originally. It came from, I believe, a friend that she was riding with, who basically, persuaded her, like, why why don't you do it? And it's like she said, like, there are no female firefighters. And then obviously, um, her stature, she's, coming from hairdressing, and then trying to jump into to this. And then yeah, he encouraged us, like, well, why can't you be the first female firefighter? And then from there, yeah, it just, that seed that was planted into her. And when you finally have those alone time to yourself, laying in bed, talking your way out of it, talking, and then once you're done that, you've run out of ideals, and you start talking yourself into it, to, like, yeah, why not me? Right? And then, yeah, I mean, she failed. Yeah, it was not a pretty first start to try to qualify to get in. Like, I think it's a physical test and whatnot, but um, I'm trying to remember the exact date, not the date, but how long before she finally got in. I think I remember it was 1,000 days, so over a year. She attempted the physicals, or whatever the entrance exam or test is, and she finally, perseverance, improving herself each day to finally be qualified. So why not me? And you guys need to think that to yourself of, you know, uh, is it the thing that you are passionate about doing or really, really wanting to do? Uh, is it impossible to do? Are there people who are doing it? You gotta ask yourself that, and then realize that uh, the past does not equal, the present, right? They are there maybe to make you safe and everything, and gain a little bit of wisdom and insight. But at the same time, how you react towards it does make the big difference. And yeah, just realizing that, you know that because I do not have the experience of what does winning feel like, right? The past has made me a lot stronger, realizing that, I've been through so much already. Like, you know, if I continue this one, this may be it. Right? I am in a lot better situation compared to the past. I am a lot stronger and wiser, and and at the same time just more at peace, that I can handle a lot more of emotions and feelings and rejections, because I remember why am I doing this, what is fueling me, and why do I keep going for like 20 plus years, right? I've done more now in the last 8 months compared to the last 20 plus years, and it's like it's this is all leading to something. I just need to believe and move forward each day. Don't overcomplicate things. Just keep tackling away at it, and continue your daily practice, which I'll get into as soon as possible. And then you don't need to know everything. It will, as long as you are consistent and putting in the effort, putting in the growth, uh, taking the actions that are needed, that are coming up. The next step will show up. It'll appear in your mind. Giving it the training, feeding it constantly, will point out, hey, that is something that you need to look into. That is, that is resonating with us, right? And yeah, that's basically, yeah, the offer that I got yesterday with the founder of this course, of me helping parents raise successful children, resonated me a lot with me a lot. And it is my end goal in providing the youth the tools, the resources necessary to uh, deal with many challenges that they face through elementary, through high school, and take it into post secondary, take it into the rest of their life, when they have this style of this new point of view of thinking about the future, thinking about their next 20 to 40 years, right? So work hard now, and definitely enjoy the next 60, 80 years, right? So all right, so that is kind of a combination of um, my insights and definitely my closing. So I'll probably uh, not speak too much on the closing. I just want to try to keep these a little bit short. But yeah, let's get into my daily practices. So there you go. So I'm feeling today is I'm simply blown, like, of everything that just keeps coming to me, like, just like when I feel low. I don't know why I'm feeling teary for some reason, but when I feel low that I can't, you know, do it, that's my mind, that's my past speaking out. But at the same time, like, things are coming at me that, you know, I really need to slow down, or just continue my meditation and my prayers to pick up on it, right? Like, once again, like I said, I'm just listening to podcasts, I'm watching videos, I'm reading as well, which is not my strong part, where it takes me almost maybe 2 months just to finish a book, right? But it's like it's reinforcing, like, in the morning. It's like why not me, right? And then obviously watching a couple another YouTube video, and it was just because I love my hockey team, and I follow these guys, and then the guys just one of the guys just say, like, I guess he was sharing his feelings of his past, and it's like he's just like, why can't it be me? Why not me? And just like, and that just like that hits me in reinforcement. It's like especially when they're just starting their, I think, YouTube channel, and obviously not making much, but just following their passion, and like, why can't they do it, right? It's just now it's about doing the things of growth, contribution, and really sticking to it, and creating it into something like more than you expected. So yeah, oh boy, that this feeling thing just, yeah, brought up a lot of things. So I think I'm really done that part. Okay, moving on. All right, what am I thankful for? Once again, I'm definitely thankful for the message that hit me this morning. It just called on to pulled the strings in my heart and my mind, and once again reinforced again, with stuff that I've been learning for the rest of the day. Just like, why not? And I'm grateful for I could have done other things, like listen to music, be super invested in other things that are just that may be just wasting time. But I decided to continue to work on my growth, and it's taken me to another step, right? Another step on this 1000 step journey. And guess what? Once you hit that 1000 steps, there's another set of 1000 steps to go through. So it's an ongoing journey, and you have to realize that you know there is no, we made it, right? There's just it's just another checkpoint, another segment on our journey to bigger things. So definitely grateful for this experience, grateful for sharing this with my family, grateful for sharing this with my friends. And yeah, this is what this section is about, is just sharing it now, getting the word out that I am helping parents raise successful children. And that is not just, that is just only the start, right? That is not uh, everything. That's me in a nutshell, right? There are more that we can branch out to, but this is, the humble beginning for myself. All right, let's move on. And these are pretty straightforward. Who am I serve? Once again, as a my statement here is, I help parents raise successful children. So I am so happy and grateful that I am now easily earning 10K a month for helping parents with children between 8 to 18 years old. With my support, parents that are supportive, wise, and confident can finally become the best role models for their children's future. Without me, they will never get there. They are terrified that they will lose their children to bad influences because they can't always be there to guide their children's decisions and their journey. But I will not let this happen. I will provide the parents the tools that the children will not learn in elementary and in high school. These people need me, and I will not fail them because it's not about me. It never was, and it never will be. All right, so beliefs. I am so happy and grateful and truly free when I successfully nurture and elevate 100 of my loyal VIPs toward their passions and purpose. I am happy and grateful that he is listening to my prayers and that he has my back. I am happy and grateful that what I practice has given me powerful answers and results tenfold. All right. So, once again, I continue to visualize me being on the field in our local high school here, surrounded by dozens and dozens of youth, also with the parents, coaches, teachers, people who are adults who are, I guess, helping or volunteering at this event. Not sure what the event is about in particular, but definitely we're happy, we're all cheerful, and we're all clapping. And then basically, I am calling all the youth over, huddling together, probably making a short speech and congratulating everyone for their fine effort. And definitely, we're all putting our hands in the center, then counting down to three, and then 1, 2, 3, youth, and then yeah, we're all clapping, yelling, celebrating, high fives all around, fist bumps. And yeah, I guess we accomplish what we set out to do for some sort of local for event to help the community. And definitely it is something that I just want to make my the city that I live in, the city where my kids were born and are spending their school years at the moment. Just want to make it a better place for them their friends, their family, right? Uh, Take out the ease of um, the dramas, the bullying, and just have everyone focus to let's work together. Let's succeed as a community, and let's make that big change, that big impact, not only for our city or adjacent cities, but for the rest of our country to follow, and hopefully be able to share this template with the rest of the world. So that's definitely the visualization. So wow, I don't know. Today just seems like, and once again, I am definitely thankful for that. So all right, all right. So I'm starting to reach out to a few people with my what I do now, right? My my mission statement, my elevator pitch. I'm doing my live posts. I'm hoping to do another post with my boys. Hopefully, they are up to the challenge, but it just reinforces what I do and see that they are engaged. They're asking me, they're bugging me to help teach them, and you know what? It's not me about nagging them to do it. They if they really want to do this, then let it's up to them to step up, right? And that's all that we can get our kids to do is take that initiative, and once they do, you know, really, you know, reinforce, not just just give them a band-aid solution. Just this is why we have to do this. If you want to continue on this journey, if you want to continue the stuff that you love and enjoy to do, um, we have to do it this. We have to do this, right? All right. In closing, yeah, this I think compared to the last 2 weeks, this today was or like this live video was just like well, there was a lot of wonderful insights and realizations of why not me, right? And it's incredibly, realizing that we are almost just halfway there. Yeah, hence, it's a long journey ahead. It will always be, right? But, you know, the breakthrough or, that first initial confirmation is just around the corner. And once you feel that and realize that and be humble about it, right? And I think, yeah, another insight like uh, humility is not about me. It's thinking less about me. So making it sound worse. I'm sure the version that I heard on the podcast is a lot better, but it's once you put it in a way that you're not the center of this growth and success, and really take a step back and see how it all came together, then you can really appreciate it as much as possible. And it goes into fun. Continue to feed your mind as much as possible. And when you have that feeling, that intuition, that gut feeling, right? It's not about thought. You also bring in the feelings, and from those feelings, the next big step, is taking action. You know, um, as I say, going with that gut feeling, right? Uh, po- um, Taking on that, that opportunity when it presents itself. Your mind is just a place of storage. Think of it like I said, just your mind is the hard drive. Um, your practice, right, of meditation and your prayers, your meditation, and what practice that you guys need is simply the modem, right? And the modem is there to access the internet, which is the database of every information, everything that either from the universe, from him, Mother Earth, the future version of you, wherever your beliefs lie, right? Uh, these practice are there for you to utilize that, and then once you get your mind, your soul into it, now you implement your body, and that's taking the action when it comes clear in your mind and then manifests. Uh, Not only manifest, but you see it. It's like there's something about this, like I'm not sure, like, but I'll dig deep into it, and let's see where it leads. All right, thank you for joining me with this session once again. It's so funny, from last weekend, Monday, Tuesday, where I was just like in my own way with the past, and just having that confirmation with a coach uh, goes a long way. Like, a coach needs a coach, and those without a coach really needs a coach, right? To definitely give them the resources, give them the confirmation, and be there for them, because obviously, you know, you're there, I'm there to take them to another level. It doesn't have to go straight to level 10, but to get them to 1 to 2 levels higher, it's going to be a huge win for them, for the coach as well. And then definitely you know, the community that is being built from it. All right, so thank you for joining me for this session, Getting Coach, where I'm wrapping up section 3. This is week number 3, day 4. And I'll catch you all again tomorrow. So, looking forward to what is gonna happen. More insights, which would be incredible. And then, yeah, I already started going through some of the material on section 4. So, all right. I wish you all a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whichever part of the world you are logging in from. And once again, continue to overtake your potential and ask yourself the question, why not me? All right. Take good care.